Insert any spice, herb, or arcane ingredients. Just the spider leg.
Keep your wits about you.
Inventory is full. Where's the mailbox? Okay, I'm gonna log. Actually, do I need to log out? Do I postal? Send mail. All outs. I don't think I can send it to them. Okay, let me log out. I believe I have to log into the out before it will actually acknowledge that they exist on the postal thing. I think it's postal that's allowing me to do that. I would assume so. Since they're booting it, yeah, knew it. The Scourge are assaulting from the same angle and their same conga line of slow forces. Seriously, if the whole Dead Scar rose up against them, maybe it'll do something. But considering how higher level everyone else is, like how high level everyone is in the settlement, it really wouldn't do much. The only way they would win is if, you know, it was less of a gameplay moment and more of a story moment, if you get me. By that I simply mean how would I explain it? In story moments, like an enemy, for example, how would I explain it? An enemy that wouldn't be able to kill an NPC that couldn't kill another NPC within gameplay, or even hit the NPC in a like a story moment, will be able to hit or kill the NPC. The gameplay is ignored for a moment for a storytelling moment. Alright, I'll send them that. Okay, I need to go over here. Oh no, you're a stable master. Not interested. There's a wanted poster, but none on it. Nah, none on it. No, you don't.
Everything has a price.
Also a bit of medical care after, you know, standing on those candles that are going so hot, they're blue. Seriously, I seriously just stood on those. I think I need a bit of medical care.
Farewell.
There we go. And now I'm level 16 and could go to Shadowfang Keep, but I won't be. I also learned the ability Shatter. It's a passive. Multiplies the critical strike chance of all your spells against frozen targets by 1.5 and adds another 50% chance. Ramat, I presume that's the person in charge of the Blood Elf faction, is a bit of an incompetent buffoon. He sees things like I was joking in the last session. Oh, you're not a place with the undead and the scourge everywhere? And the evil murlocs and shit and night elves? Well, I sense a dark presence. And that's it. Go fuck yourselves. No support. Like, seriously, dude. Well, okay, he didn't say go fuck yourself for no support, but from the sounds of it, he didn't really, like, the guy's there waiting for days for Messenger to arrive. Messenger's currently busy dying of plague. Goddamn Black Death, but you've contracted to Dynasty. Thank you for playing, you know, whatever that game's called. I can't remember its name right now, but it's not Wagon Adventure. I know the game. I just can't. I don't remember what it's called. Okay, I know how I could check it out though. If I go to YouTube, if I go to Kiko's page, Kakoskia, go to his page, he has a playlist for a game that's a parody of the game I'm trying to think of. The Oregon Trail. The Oregon Trail. Yeah. Thank you for playing Warcraft, the Warcraft Trail. Try again later. Better luck next time, or whatever. So, yeah, the guy's a bit of an idiot, it seems. Certainly, I do acknowledge things like are shit all the way around in the Blood Elf lands, but if there's an ongoing campaign with the assistance of another nation, you kind of want to, you know, put your game face on for it, you know? Certainly assist in other initiatives, but you certainly want to make sure that the other nation isn't wasting their resources, you know? It's a little rude. And would also make it them less likely to help you out next time.
A new Valori Delanar.
Many an advantage can be gained from getting to know your enemy. Take that to heart, Thalas. The more we learn about the Scourge, the better prepared we are to defeat them. True. Spinal dust. The dark energy that flows through the bodies of reanimated skeletons tends to accumulate primarily in their spine. I've discovered a method of distilling this energy into a potion to boost our magical abilities against the undead. Bring me some spinal dust, and I'll gladly provide you with a sample. You'll find an ample amount of skeletons wandering the Dead Scar west of here.
Hold your head high.
Rotting hearts. I hear the Amani trolls eat their enemies' hearts to steal their strength. They might just be onto something, Thalas. With the proper treatment, the hearts of the unliving can produce potent elixirs. Hunt down the zombies that roam the Dead Scar and bring me their hearts. I'll show you the kind... 1 second. Swore I heard noise. I also heard bird song. It's getting early. The kind of enhancement we can perform to your physical prowess against the undead.
Farewell.
Somehow I don't want to be consuming, resurrected bone and rotten hearts. That sounds like a great way to get plague. Or dynasty or whatever. Also, wouldn't be cannibalism. Just because they're a zombie now doesn't mean that they weren't once an elf or a person. Or in some way. Sometimes it feels like I'll never go back to being a simple functionary in the service of Dame Furious. I'm not cut out for war. Thankfully, there are those like you who burn to see Thalas restored to its former beauty. Crush the Scourge Mage. Crush them wherever you can. Arcane Reavers. Arcane Reavers are magical creations of brute strength. They are heavily armoured and deliver stunning blows. You, however, can bypass their defences and avoid their attacks. Their spellcraft is not without many advantages to us. Travel to Dornstar Spire and blast apart the Arcane Reavers. From their remains, collect the crystallized fragments of magical energy and return them to me. Dornstar Spire is found to the east across the lake.
The reckoning is at hand.
Oh. I think that's a mage quest. Yeah, it is. Will make sense considering their the quest description. Should grab cooking and all those different things. I just have little interest in them right now. It's more of a later on thing that'll pick up, when I can be bothered. Also 10 rotting hearts and 10 spinal dust. Whatever. Anyway, like I said, I discovered over here by going here. Fantastic. I guess this whole place is Sungray's Peak, and so this part of the map will unlock because it's attached to Sungray's Peak, I guess. I don't know. But I am going to wander over to the Suncrown village and grab the quest that's over here as well. If memory serves, it's to kill a named spider, undead spider guy. I'm tired as all get out. It's rather annoying, to be honest. Crystallized mana residue restores 60 mana, 3 minutes. Condensed mana powder restores 100 mana, 3 minutes. And this is worth 6 copper, this is worth 17. Dying Blood Elf. What a fantastic name! Your parents named you accurately. Come closer. I am dying. I was sent here to slay these Nubians, but Vandrew didn't know that they have a leader. The Dying Blood Elf coughs up a good amount of blood. You must find and slay Nok Suten. Get help. She wanders around Suncrown village. Also, stung. That's a reference to Lord of the Rings, or I should say, The Hobbit. In Hobbit, Frodo finds a sword. Bilbo, I should say, finds a sword by the name of. Well, it either goes by the name or he names it Sting. It goes blue when orcs are near. It's also an elven sword. Normally when you come here, these enemies are not quite so easy. But because I vastly out-level this place, it's a lot easier than it should be. Like, seriously. I can two-shot these. And it didn't even reduce my frostbolt there at all. I did full damage. It's kind of funny, just like over there it looks lovely, over here it looks like shite. Just like how easy, like, just the dramatic difference. It's not as bad as some places where it's like, grasslands in one place, snow in another. It's not quite like that. But it's still, and at least here it's more of a magical reason than anything else. But still, it's quite a drastic change. Nervous Guard. I think that's how you pronounce it. Or Nerubus. Nerubus. I do like the architecture of the Blood Elf buildings. It's very nice.
I can't cast that yet.
Really, that only does 32 fire damage. Christ. I thought that did more. Honestly, I'm kind of tempted in not really using it. Like, again. Just very weak. Thankfully, my guard didn't aggro anyone. So that spider guy got very excited over there for some reason. Maybe he killed a critter. Maybe he killed a player. Doubt it though. Ah, there you are. It's a level 11 elite. I remember someone on the wiki, WoW wiki, was trying to explain like a way of conceptualizing elites, or like way of viewing it, the elite status. Think of them basically as enemies that are like, say this is level 11 here, elite. Think of them as a level 14. They're actually like 3 levels higher than their actual level due to that elite status. Okay, I'm not going to head back and turn into quests. I'm going to continue on and finish up the quests over here. There's quite a few. I know by the time I get to turn into quests here, it'll have grayed out, but c'est la vie. It's probably on the border of graying out anyway, so why not? Actually, I'm not going to head in there just yet. I'm going to actually head up here. Because if you finish the troll quests, you kind of segue right into doing quests over at the lake. There's actually a way in to here into the mines via this way, or the troll burrows. I just remembered something I remember saying before in my previous version of this, and it's still I still stands true to today. I would love to see WoW remade in like Warcraft 3, or as it might be easier, StarCraft 2, using the Warcraft 3 assets. I would love that. Just like WoW just remade as best as possible within that. That would be something to see. And I would play the shit out of it. And there, we found it. Just took a little mountain scaling. Let's try not fling ourselves off the mountain. Will be useful. But yeah, I'll play the shit out of it. I would actually really like that. So yeah, if anyone has hundreds of hours to spare remaking WoW into Warcraft 3, feel free to go give that a shot. As far as I know, that Blizzard has no issue with it. They were mentioning like, oh, you're not allowed to remake StarCraft maps. They never said you aren't allowed to remake your MMO into StarCraft 2. So clearly that's a go ahead. Clearly. You may want to look into it, see if Blizzard's fine with that, if you're going to do it first. Just to be sure, Part of me wants to say, of course they'll be fine with it, why wouldn't they be fine with it? But companies can be weird, they may have an issue with it. So you may want to cover your ass, I don't want anyone getting, on trouble on my account, Also, dog is now barking her head off. It's a little irritating. Some people are trying to sleep. Not me, but other people are.
It's still recharging.
Hey, your torch apparently gets a recharge. Interesting concept. Oi! Damn it! Kept misclicking and I didn't get to Frost Nova in time. Damn it, why does it keep spawning me so far away? Because I have to now, because there's no way up from the south, I have to hook myself around. It's not too bad, I suppose, but actually it may be quicker to go this way. What if okay, sorry, I just heard the dogs barking again. I'm gonna keep an ear out, and if they bark again, I'm gonna go out and see what's up. By go out, I mean leave my room and go downstairs. They're just in the sitting room. Huh. I actually got a Mage Royal in an area, according to the game, I haven't been to. See, there. That was over an hour and a half ago. Damn. I got a fair bit of footage here. I'm glad. I need to get this done.